What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and winning always feels great no matter what it is. Whether it's video games with your buddies, sports against a team you absolutely despise, or whether it's something as simple as an argument. But when you start to win against a multi-billion-dollar corporation that has been trying to silence you and many others using false copyright strikes, well, it starts to feel pretty damn good. And that's what we're here to talk about today, because we are winning. I have won against Sony, against Naughty Dog, and against Muso TNT Limited and their false copyright strikes over The Last of Us Part 2. Let me show you what I put out today on Twitter. I emailed Muso back and told him Sony can shove their deal since strikes were released containing the same images. 10 business days to the minute after I filed my first counter, my video went back up. One strike down, one to go. Hashtag fuck Naughty Dog. And yes, it is true. My video, the first video that I filed the counter for, right here, is back public. You can go and comment. You can go and watch it. You can go and see all those images that they tried to say were copyright infringement, even though they didn't do a fair use evaluation, even though Muso didn't do the proper thing when they copyrighted these. They just claimed the entire video. They didn't put any of the timestamps, anything like that. It's there. The link will be in the description. The link will be in the pinned comment below. Please go watch this, since Sony clearly did not want you to, so much so that they filed a false copyright strike. Now, on my tweet, I talked about this deal. Now, yesterday, my video that I made, I talked about how, I guess 2 days ago, Sony and Naughty Dog, through Muso TNT Limited, came to me and said, hey, we know we filed this strike against you. We feel like this is copyright infringement. If you could just edit out these parts, and they put out some timestamps like they should have done in the very beginning of this process, then we'll be okay. We'll take the strike away. Initially, I thought, you know what, that's fine. I can compromise. I'm not going to edit those out, but what I will do is I will blur the images and leave the video intact, maintain all the views, everything like that. I thought that that was reasonable. And I have to give a shout out to Az from Heel vs. Babyface and Just Some Guy, because watching their videos and listening to what they said, specifically this one from Just Some Guy, I will link this in the description too. Sony tries to bribe YouTubers. Really changed my mind a little bit about that and made me realize that, you know what, I could make this compromise, but Sony doesn't have a leg to stand on. They are just trying to do everything they can to save face and keep these videos down, because they released some of these copyright claims with the exact same images. They didn't make people blur them out. They didn't make them take them down. They released them because they were worried about legal action. And so I responded to Muso. Like I say in my tweet, I responded back to them and said, you know what? Screw that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to blur the images. You released a bunch of these other images in videos. You released the claims on those videos. You released the strikes because you know you don't have a leg to stand on. And if you do false copyright strike me again, I will join many others in taking legal action against you. And I sent that off. I said, I'm going to wait and allow the counter notification process, the 10 business days, to expire. And sure enough, what happens? Let me show you this. Right here. Dear Ryan Kinel, RK Outpost, that's me. In accordance with the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, we've completed processing your counter notification. The following videos have been restored, unless you deleted them, which I did not. And then they link to this one right here, which is the video that I just showed you guys that is back public. Signed, the YouTube team. Well, thank you, the YouTube team. And one thing I found really interesting, I showed you guys this in the video earlier. This is when they accepted my counter notification and said we will allow 10 to 14 business days from this date to respond with evidence that they have taken court action against you to prevent the reinstatement of the videos. One thing I found interesting, May 4th, 6:20 a.m. And then this was sent on May 18th. 6:20 a.m. Exactly 10 business days to the minute they released it. Sony does not have a leg to stand on. If you are one of these people that got hit with one of these false copyright strikes, I suggest you just wait it out. Just wait those 10 business days for that counter notification to go through, because you know what? These people aren't doing anything. And that is something that Mannix, right over here, did the same thing. My first strike has been removed, one more left. He is in the same boat as me. We both had 2 false copyright strikes. Well, now we both have 1, and we're still waiting for that next one. Jeremy, right here, put this out. Jeremy was also victorious against these people. You're damn right. My effing live stream is restored and the strike is gone. I'll go live tomorrow night to celebrate. Fuck Naughty Dog. We won, and we did win because Sony was in the wrong. Despite what all these people were doing to try to defend The Last of Us. Oh, you can't release that. That's not fair use. It looks like they didn't have the balls to actually go to court about it because they know they're in the wrong. They know that they didn't do a fair use evaluation when they struck these videos. Sony is wrong, Naughty Dog is wrong, and they know it. They have only done themselves harm. I wouldn't have made all these videos about this if that was the case. I wouldn't have gained all these subscribers and all this attention if you hadn't false copyright struck my videos. I wouldn't have made merchandise like this. Fuck Naughty Dog. Please go to my Teespring. We've got sweatshirts. We've got t-shirts. We've got mugs. We have them for women as well. Everything. And I will put this in the description below. Please go check out this merchandise. Thank you again, Naughty Dog, for that. But all of this stuff wouldn't have happened if Sony had just done the right thing and not abused the copyright system for YouTubers. I fully anticipate that 3 days from now, which is when my second counter notification went through, that my video will go back up. My second video, that the strike will be removed and I will be at 0 copyright strikes. We are winning because Sony and Naughty Dog were wrong. They were wrong to send Musso out there to take these videos down. They were wrong to manually claim the entire things without doing a fair use evaluation. They were wrong to try to silence all of us, and it all blew up in their face. Whether you care about The Last of Us Part 2 leaks or think it's going to ruin the game or anything like that, it's kind of irrelevant. So many people have been galvanized around the treatment that Sony has had for people that are just talking about it. And like I said, there's videos that have been up there about these leaks that have over 300,000 views that showed the same images that I did the entire time, and that video stayed up because they were not as critical as I was, as so many other people's were. I know Jeremy has his live streaming back now on Geeks and Gamers. He's going to do a live stream to celebrate all this because, you know what, it's awesome. It feels great when you stand up to a company and you win. When you stand up to a giant like Sony and you win. But we'll see where it goes from here. We'll see if any strikes get refiled on those videos now that it's expired. Do they have more nefarious stuff up their sleeve? We don't know yet. I think that we're going to be fine. One of those strikes is gone. The next one should be gone in 3 days when that counter notification goes up. Don't give in to these people. Don't give in to Sony. Don't give in to Naughty Dog because they don't have a leg to stand on. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Please do check out the video that just went live again. And of course, if you want to check out some of that Fuck Naughty Dog merch to rep for yourself, please do that as well. Let me know what you think. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.